What do you mean it's going to cost us? We're having it here, so it don't cost us.
No, look, 75 quid.
How does it work that one out?
Well, it's the same as we charge other folks, you see, excluding entertainment.
Yeah, but this is our place.
Well, yours and Alec Gilroy's.
Yeah, but we're not hiring it. Because we'll be here, same as always.
No, V, not really. I mean, we'll be guests of honour in there, won't we?
Just wait while he wants it for a special occasion. The hiring costs might have gone up then. Well, bang goes any other anniversary presents.
Why's that?
Well, at 75 quid, we'll have to call the party our present to each other.
So there's no other prezzies?
No other prezzies.
We are agreed on that.
Do you know you're beginning to sound as tight as what he is? No, I won't be buying yours.
And you will not be expecting one from me?
Well, after 40 years, I mean...
Betty?
Oh, don't drag me into it.
No, you're too late. You were a witness.
Well, we'll just have to make it a night to remember.
Oh, that's a spirit, love.
Of course we will. It will be.
Oh, we'll be doing that all right. Listen, if I'm paying for service, I'm cutting no corners. I want my money's worth, and I'll make sure I get it.
You said thank you to Grandma for looking after you.
Thank you. Oh, my pleasure, sweethearts. Any time. I love you. Huh?
Go on, you can go out and play.
Watch yourselves.
Mind you, I say any time, but I mean, Sarah were asking some very difficult questions about the Websters last night.
Oh, aye. Such as?
Oh, such as, where does Kevin live now and who with?
She can be very curious.
And after all that, you know, Sally turns up on the doorstep.
She didn't.
She's after a bit of company, I think.
You didn't tell her where we were.
Well, she guessed, actually, more or less.
Guessed? How?
With a little bit of help, I'd say.
Listen now, come on, don't you two start ganging up.
Guess what? Leave Mummy to talk, Sarah. Ma'am?
Well, I was put on the spot, Gail.
Why can I never trust you?
Trust me, come on, I've nothing to be ashamed of. I was just the babysitter. If you're feeling guilty for going around there last night, don't start blaming somebody else. You sort that out with Sally.
Dada!
Hiya! How are you?
Okay.
Just okay?
I miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too, sweetheart. What are you doing today?
We want some honors.
Are you working today?
Yeah. Gotta take the overtime when it's offered.
Yeah. Look, I want to see the girls sometime soon.
On your own?
Yeah, of course. I'll work something out. Give you a break, eh?
I don't need a break from them.
Yeah. I'll see you. See you, Rosa.
Hasn't she got any friends of her own? Natalie? No, I don't suppose a woman like her has she?
Oh, not in front of...
Oh, yeah, right. You were so discreet while I were away, weren't you? Come on, Rosie. Sally? Sal! Hi, Rosie.
Hiya.
Sarah was talking about the girls today. Do you want to come round and play this afternoon? We've already made arrangements, thank you. Oh, right. Well, another time, eh? How about tonight? Martin can look after the girls. I'd love it if we could go out for a drink and a chat. I'm working today. I'll be too tired tonight. I know you called round last night, Sally. Yeah. You were out. Yes, we were. Sal, we've got to go. Come on, Rosie. OK, but I'll be in touch. We'll not leave it too long, eh?
Did you get a good look at them?
Well, I give the police the best description I could. I don't know. Two boys, terrible-looking thugs they were. One were fairish and the other one were dark. One had an earring. A cross. Can you believe it? A cross.
What about size, height?
Anyone looks big to me in this chair, and especially when they're threatening me on the floor down there.
Do you think they were school age?
Well, they weren't in uniform. They didn't give me the impression they were rushing off to do their own work.
Yeah, there's a couple of known troublemakers at the comp in the final year. Could just be them.
Do you know, I've been thinking of putting a notice, you know, with my mother's description in the window, to see if anybody might come forward.
Good idea.
Well, I'd offer a reward if anyone could point them out, Ken.
Well, let's just hope they're caught.
Hey, did she take anything just now, that Battersby girl?
I don't think so.
Do you know you have to keep your eyes in the back of your head with them around?
She's more twitchy than I am.
Well, is it any wonder after what happened to you?
Here he is then. Your young knight in shining armour. Now, what are you doing here, Maud?
And what are you doing here? I'm sure the lad could have found his own way.
We're very pleased to see you, Ashley.
Now, don't go letting us down, Ashley.
Don't start undermining the boy before he's even begun.
Where shall I start?
You can start by telling anyone who's not here to make a purchase to shove off, because they're crowding the place out.
Right. All right, then I'll leave you to it, Ashley.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you very much. That's £4.35, please. I don't think you'll find things much different, you know, Ashley.
Except that he won't have to stand in the shadow of that great side of beef for the next few days.
Yeah, let me pack those things for you.
Well, it's hardly worth it.
I insist.
Thank you.
Hey, Jack. Well, you've not put one of these shots up behind the bar is beyond me.
Why do you get a bit sensitive about it?
What about Bob's?
Sensitive about what? Oh, they're pretty.
Gorgeous. Can I have one for a souvenir?
Do you like that, Jack?
Aye, that's the gear they wanted our Sammy to model, isn't it?
Well, it's Samantha.
Is it? Yeah. Well, by gum, I never noticed, eh?
So you're not much of a model if the buyer's looking at you and not the garments.
Oh, well, they're very nice garments, Sam. Very, very nice garments.
Hey, where have you been this past week or so? I've missed you.
I went to see the family.
Do you know there's something about wearing fancy underwear? It makes you feel all different underneath.
How different, Vera?
Well, can you imagine me in that, Jack?
I am, Vera, I am.
Do you mind?
Mind you, not at all.
Oh, come on, Les. Give her back her bits and pieces.
I've never touched them.
I'm sorry, Angie. We were just admiring your work, love.
All very affordable, Jack.
Hey, there's an anniversary coming up soon.
Aye, but we've said no presents. Vera's idea, isn't it, Betty?
No presents. Excuse me,
That's
love.
a shame.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
yes, it is. But you see, I'm still married to the woman I've been married to for 40 years, and she's always been my prize. Yes, lovey.
You were mad to say no presents.
I know, never mind. Oh, Des.
Samantha, can I have a word? Give us a pint, Vera, please, and a refill for Angie.
Coming up.
Ta? Hey, wasn't I diplomatic leaving you and her to it?
Yeah, you were.
Whatever it is. What is going on between you two?
Nothing?
It's never nothing with you.
Well, it is this time.
It should be, but it isn't.
What do you mean it should be?
Well, one or two warning signs spring to mind, like she lost you your job, she ruined your last relationship.
No, I think I can take full credit for that. Actually, I haven't treated the women in my life very well at all.
She is getting to you.
She is.
There you go.
Cheers,
Cheers,
babe.
Vera.
Alec, I was away on personal business. No big secret. Vera didn't tell you the details because Vera didn't know herself.
Look, if you find you can't approach Jack and Vera, you could always come to me, you know.
Thank you, but there is nothing I need to talk to anyone around here about.
Not interrupting any secret plans, am I? Has he asked you about Wednesday night?
Wednesday night, no.
Well, see if you're available for work, because it's our anniversary due.
Oh, yeah, of course I will be, yeah.
Yeah, we're paying the going rate, you know, for the hire of the Rovers, so I should imagine we'll be fully staffed, will we?
You're paying?
Yeah, Jack had a word then, did he? Explained.
Yeah, I did.
I imagine it's going to be a great social occasion.
Oh, well, I hope so.
Yes, even I've managed to clear my busy diary.
Yeah, that's kind of you. I mean, we'll want somebody sober and in charge, because, I mean, we won't be, will we? Anyway, I've made a list of our requirements. I'll leave it in your capable hands.
One vehicle's bad enough out here. Two, me and Mrs Bishop, we can't tolerate it.
Well, go out the back way then.
That doesn't solve the problem of the noise. This is a residential area.
What? With a garage not 10 yards away? Or is that out of your range?
You don't need to be insulting.
Look, I'm getting sick of all this harassment. If I don't fix this car, I don't sell it. And if I don't sell it, it stays here. Get it?
All right, Percy? Just had a right accident with a pint, knocked it all over myself. Anyway, how are you? Okay. I've been away for a few days, otherwise I'd have popped in to see you. How are you feeling after?
After what?
After what happened with those two lads.
I haven't said anything. Not to anyone.
You don't have to explain anything to me. Listen, pop next door and we'll have a coffee or something, right? Is she after you or something?
Leave her alone. She's all right, her.
Hey, you know Mickey and Pete?
Yeah, what about them?
I reckon they were the ones that did the corner shop over. You know, attacked that old woman on wheels.
Attacked? I thought she was tipped out of a chair.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I heard her talking and I reckon it might have been them. Says she'd pay good money if they get caught. So we're thinking I might drop them in it.
You saw him then?
No, but I can say I did.
And what if they find out who grassed?
Who cares? They won't find out.
Well, you better hope so. Didn't think twice about what they did to that old biddy in the chair.
I can run fast.
Oh, don't be such a stupid little cow.
You want to get that reward, Leanne? And them two will be in jail.
Yeah? And you'll be in the hospital. See you at bingo. Hey, Meg, if I'm late, will you save us a seat?
Yeah, right.
What are you up to tonight?
Nothing, as usual.
Well, you're quite welcome to join us, you know, down at bingo. There'll be a few of us there and be a bit of a laugh for you.
Thanks, but I've got no one to look after kids now.
Hey, one of my two will babysit if they're paid.
Well, maybe another time.
Oh, well, suit yourself. You know where it is, though, if you change your mind.
Oh, is it knocking off time?
You bet.
Has Ida gone?
Yeah, she has, yeah.
Is Angie still here, Sally?
Yeah. Yes, Vera.
Yeah, this isn't bad quality, this. Close up.
We try.
Oh. I used to be a machinist, you know.
You're not after a job, are you?
No, of course I'm not, no. I just wondered if you could keep a secret.
With difficulty, but yes.
Let's have a quiet word in office.
I thought it went well, but Natalie tells me different.
Huh. Well, at least she and Gail agree on something.
I think Sally knows you come round as well.
Audrey told her.
Great.
Well, she was babysitting for us, and then Sally turned up to see Gail, and... Wait, no, Audrey.
Look, I'm sorry you and Gail got dragged into it. I just wanted you to get to know Natalie. It was a dumb idea.
I think we've known you and Sally too long. She felt disloyal.
And what about you?
Blokes think less about these things, don't they? So you've moved up in the world. Nice house.
Not sure it'll ever feel like mine, no. Still go for the pint, can't we?
Think so, yeah.
Thanks, Martin.
I wouldn't be surprised if takings weren't up today.
My Uncle Fred must have taught me well.
Oh, don't give me that. It's a miracle you've turned out the way you have with him as blood. No, you're a very rare young person, Ashley. And that means something coming from me, because I don't like everybody.
Uncle Fred, for instance. Mrs. Ellsworth seems to.
Ashley!
Hi, Uncle Fred.
Is this what I've contracted you out for?
I fancied a drink and I didn't fancy having it on my own.
Bodyguard are we now? Lady's companion?
You told me to do whatever was asked of me.
Something wrong?
No, it's the meat. Maxine says I smell like that end of every day. I just didn't realise what she meant till now.
Here, you're a lucky man.
Hey, you'll know. What's the story between Des and Samantha?
He says it's nothing.
Well, he's round my house again, and I got the distinct impression I was in the way again.
I know the feeling. No, he's playing this one very close to his chest.
Yeah, same as her. But they do tend to talk a lot.
They do.
But why would she choose him to confide in? I mean, she knows what he's like because I've told her. I mean, how does he do it?
He can be a good friend.
Not in my experience.
Not jealous, are you?
No, no. I just happen to think she could do a lot better for herself than someone like me. And the thing is, I think she could do a lot better for herself than someone like him.
Hi, Ken. What's new?
Well, if you don't know, can't be much.
Ken. No job looming?
No.
No. No current lady friend?
No.
Oh, dear. Isn't Deirdre doing well for herself?
She is.
I mean, in charge of Sunliners and an airline pilot all of her very own. Some people do much better when they're separated.
They do.
Martin told me that Kevin has landed in a very smart suburb.
Lucky Kevin.
This woman says to him, she says, "What about that chicken then?" He says, "What about it?" She says, "Is it fresh?" "Fresh," he says. "Is it fresh?" A good vet will get that back on its feet in no time.
Oh, I've got one.
Go on, then.
Why is a hurricane like an ex-wife?
No, no.
Why is a hurricane like an ex-wife?
Because when they go, they always take half the house.
Oh, hey, Fred, that reminds me. Do you know about this special event on Wednesday, Jack and Vera's shindig?
What's the score? Free bar, is it?
Oh, well, I'm sure the happy couple would like to offer the first drink on the house.
I don't think we've been invited. Well, perhaps not under the circumstances.
Of course you've been invited. Jack and Vera want everyone there.
Oh, what's this?
Jack and Vera's Rubin wedding anniversary.
40 years, eh, Kev? Only 39 years and 8 months to go. Unless we count the overlap, that is.
Hey, Kevin. She's a bit of a waggy on Natalie.
I don't want to keep talking about it over and over again, but...
Well, I don't mind if it helps.
I'm not sure if it does or it doesn't, but you're the only one I can say all this to. I've been thinking about Richie, my husband, well, for 2 days.
I'd forgotten about him. Sort of hoped you had.
I've got this picture of him still sitting up in bed wondering what the hell happened.
Well, I'm sure his life's moved on.
He might have understood if I'd have just given him the opportunity. But I didn't. I just upped and left. If anyone should have hang-ups, it should be him after the way I've treated him. Anyway, I better get to work.
Sorry, I didn't realise.
Hey, I'm not making excuses, because I'm here with you. I like being alone with you. Funny, isn't it, after all I've put you through? After all I put myself through.
Makes you wonder why.
Do you know, I don't know how long I'd have carried on the way I was if it weren't for you. But telling my parents, going to see them, doesn't magically solve anything.
But it might be worth me hanging in there.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. But I can't promise.
Well, no pressure.
You're a saint, do you know that?
Later, probably, yeah.
Great. Oh, where did you get to?
I've been to the Rovers. I had to meet someone.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
Yeah, bye then.
He's great. He really is.
How much is she offering?
Dunno. She might be loaded.
It'll be 2 and 6 out of a widow's pension and a couple of boiled sweets.
Oh, she's not still on about that reward, is she? Just because you didn't think of it. You're an idiot, you. Oh, well, I'll be a rich idiot.
Hey, you don't want to go doing the police any favours, you know.
Them lads did knock that old lady about, you know, Les.
Yeah, well, that's her business. We don't want the police coming round here. That's just asking for trouble.
Got something to hide, have you?
I'm not stupid, you know. I'm not going to go to the cops myself. I'll tell that Maud, what's the name, who duffed her up so she can pass the information on. After she's given me the money, that is.
Oh, and they won't want to check it out or anything. They'll just arrest these lads and that'll be the end of it.
I've already told her. Look, don't run her down for wanting to do the right thing. It's a first in this family.
Might be the last.
She's not doing it.
Dad?
Look, you make yourself known down the local nick. They'll never leave you alone.
I'll cut you in.
That's my larder. Hey, phone the police! You're nicking me larder! We aren't trying to get after it with me!
No way!
I'll have you too!
His back seems to have come good.
Does anybody know them? Does anyone know who they are? Got the number plate? I know the ruddy number plate!
There's no you can do, Les.
They're all blind when it comes to helping us, I suppose. They don't want to get involved. Broad daylight!
It were them, Mickey and Pete.
The same too.
I told you.
Can you swear to that?
$5 and a mite.
You'll do as you're told.
What? You mean help the cops?
That's exactly what I mean. The thieving little swines.
Oh, it was a heap anyway, Dad. Forget about it.
I worked all day on that.
Look on the bright side, Les. They got it going for you.
Janice, phone 999.
That's emergencies only.
What do you think this is?
Yeah. Can I come in?
I said I didn't want to see you tonight. Didn't I make myself clear?
Yes, you did. I just
Needed to make yourself feel better about going round to her house.
I'm sorry.
I don't want your explanations or your excuses.
No, it wasn't an excuse, Sally. It was an awful thing to do. Martin and I fell out over it.
That's supposed to make everything all right. You don't get away with it that easy.
No.
You still went.
Yes, we did. And it was a total disaster.
What did you talk about?
Nothing.
Me?
No.
Did she get to hear all about poor little Sally innocently sat at home while her closest friends ate her food and drank her wine?
Sally, don't!
Was Kevin all sympathetic and sorry for me? Natalie saying how much she liked me, really, but it was one of those things. Well, did I make a good topic of conversation between courses?
No, you didn't.
I'd never do that to you, Gail.
No, Sally. I know you wouldn't. I made a mistake. Look, please, let me put things right between us. You've got to be able to trust me in all this.
I can't. Not now.
Sally, don't.
Just go.
Please, let me try.
Don't you think it's been hard enough for me? I don't need friends like you at the moment. I don't need anybody but my girls. Don't need anyone.